Teen Challenge Armenia. Interchurch relationships. Rehabilitation program for deliverance from drug addiction, alcohol, and other addictions. In the residential program, our students go through the following activities: prayer hour, Bible study, sport, work, which is necessary for their recovery and blessing for others, farm of our rehab. The following ministries started out of rehabilitation program. Rehab Center Director Gagik Mkrtyan. Leaders are Edik Sagatelian and Movses Manukyan. Ministers Mamikon Melkonyan, Mushekh Petrosyan, Artur Darpinyan. Outreach and support to homeless people. The leader is Aramais Mirzoyan. Ministry of People with HIV, AIDS, and TB. The leader is Arman Avchan. Charity activity among needy people. The leader is Vahram Gyulambaryan.
Prison Ministry. The leader is Mushekh Petrosyan.
Sports programs. The leaders are Spartak Ovanesyan, that's football, and karate. The leader is Karen Ghazarian. Ministry of Orphans and Children in Social Need. The leader is Arsen Khachatryan. We are praying to start the Women's Center and Prisons Ministry. Ongoing activities in the existing center. Changed lives. As a result of prayers and ministry in the current area, teenagers repented and gave their hearts to Christ. It's important to say that these guys were on the street. In other words, they were street hooligans, and police wanted to put them in jail. Miraculously, their lives changed and systematic spiritual fellowship started in the center. House on the Rock became kind of a new home for them. With great love, they attend classes organized at the center. Changed lives brought others. First, the parents of these teenagers were surprised and wanted to get in touch with the House on the Rock, or Teen Challenge Armenia, and know what was the miracle which changed their children. Then other people around were getting saved. Eventually, we started Sunday services. Outreach ministries. Armenians are people who love fellowship. We found out that it really works when we invite people and show just a little hospitality. Then they trust us and start listening to our testimonies. Many of them respond and open their hearts for Jesus. Activity among hopeless and desperate women. Women who are trying to finish their lives with suicide. Near Gagik's house, there is a high bridge which is well famous by its tragic incidents. Many desperate people are coming here with the purpose of throwing themselves down the bridge to kill themselves. Most of them are women, sometimes even with their own children. God used Gagik to save around 10 lives which wanted to make suicide. This woman was one of them. she was leading an immoral lifestyle. Eventually, she wanted to kill herself and her children. We took her into our own house. We could help many of them, but the possibilities were limited. After bringing these hopeless and desperate women and children into our house, we would try to meet their first needs, such as food, personal hygiene, clothes, medicine, and etc. Also, we would lead them to spiritual recovery. Most of them were suffering with genital infections. Since our possibilities were limited, eventually, after a while, we would find social organizations asking them to take care of these mothers and their kids. But mainly, these were temporary solutions for them. We also visit orphanages where we take food and other support. We try to serve them by providing them a hairdresser and other types of support. Renovation and construction work. Renovation work at the orphanage. Activity among children with AIDS. Reaching homeless people, providing with food and medical support. We are taking people from the streets to the hospitals to give analysis for HIV, AIDS, and TB. Then we are searching their partners of the same analysis. If someone is sick and infected, we are making sure them to get in hospitals and receive medical support. Nobody in Armenia do this for homeless and addicted people. Help and support people in hospitals dying because of drugs or HIV, AIDS, and TB. Reaching families in need with good news and providing them support. Sport program. Soccer team. Through sport program, we get the opportunity to reach their parents. Working with the karate team. We have honored to be in partnership with different organizations such as One Family Mission, the Armenian Red Cross Society, Positive People Armenian Network, and Our Father. Summer camp for orphans organized by the organization Our Father. We also had an honor to do some investment. We sincerely appreciate all of your supports, without which we couldn't have done this. Every morning we remember you in our prayers, prayer meetings, proclaiming blessings upon your families and finances, praying for you to have a good health. We believe that God will use the seeds you are planting and the changed lives of our students to expand our activity and reach even more people. Thanks and blessings.